like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie?
I don't know.
You have to have a favorite. What comes to mind?
Halloween. You know, the one with the guy in the white mask who walks around and stalks babysitters?
Yeah.
What's yours?
Guess.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Is that the one where the guy had knives for fingers?
Yeah, Freddy Krueger.
Freddy, that's right. I like that movie. It was scary.
Wow, well, the first one was, but the rest sucked.
So, you got a boyfriend?
Why? You want to ask me out on a date?
Maybe. Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
You never told me your name.
Why do you want to know my name?
I want to know who I'm looking at.
What did you say?
I want to know who I'm talking to.
That's not what you said.
What do you think I said?
Every Monday in October, I'm going to teach you guys step by step a simple Halloween look that everyone can do. And as requested, today we're going to do a purge mask. This is great for Halloween costumes and it's really fun to do. Here are some of the materials you may need. Some are optional because not everyone has them and they aren't necessarily necessary. We're just going to start off with priming our face. This is important because it makes sure your makeup lasts. Then we're going to create a nice base with our favorite foundation. I'm using the Kat Von D one. Then we're going to use concealer how we normally would. And set. I'm going to fill in my brows now. If you have eyebrows, you don't have to do this, but I don't have eyebrows, so. Now onto the fun part. For this, you can take a light colored concealer or an eye primer. I truly want these videos to be as accessible to everyone as possible using everyday products, so we're going to use concealer because you don't need crazy products to have good looks. First, we're going to start by putting it up here and then blending it out. It doesn't have to be perfect. This concealer is just for pigmentation purposes. Don't set it. Grab your favorite bright colored eyeshadow and press that on. It helps if you pack it on heavy first. Now we blend the edges. Make sure it's still very pigmented and don't blend it out too much. This same process here. One X is done, now I'm going to do the other. By the way, I'm using the shade B3 in the AVH Volume 3 palette. Looking good so far. For the nose, we're just doing a horizontal line. For the mouth, we're starting off with a line like this, like so. Then 3 lines right here, an X here, a little line, tiny X. Repeat on this side. Now just make sure it's pretty blended and no super rough edges. Now this next part, you can use a white liner or the concealer. A white liner is easier, but I'm going to show you the concealer works too. You're also going to need a tiny brush. You can find some really good tiny brushes at your local craft store. Get some concealer on your hand. And then down the middle of each pink part, you're going to make a line. If you've never done lines on your face before, you can practice on your hand or neck, because this part can be a little bit tricky. I find it easiest to go in little strokes like this. And now we do this everywhere. You should look something like this. If you're not happy with the opacity of your concealer, you can go over it again with another coat. You can also go in and set it with some white eyeshadow, which is what I'm going to do. The final touches can do a lot. So any spot where I got too much white eyeshadow, I'm just going to go back over it with the pink. A huge tip is to take an eyebrow brush and just go back over the edges. Now I'm going to add some lashes and mascara. The lashes are on. Now setting spray and your fave highlighter. Don't forget those inner corners. And guess what? You're done. Make sure to comment what Halloween look you guys want me to teach you next week.
You are allowed to move forward when it shouts out green light. Stop when it shouts red light. If your movement is detected afterwards, you will be eliminated. With that, let the game begin.
Eyeliner ideas for Halloween Part 2. Clown. Devil. Giant spider.
Black is traditional. But if you'd prefer pink, or vermilion, or chartreuse, though you might make me jealous.
No way! You're not sewing buttons in my eyes!
Oh, but we need a yes if you want to stay here.
So sharp you won't feel a thing. Ow!
There now. It's your decision, darling. We only want what's best for you.
I'm going to bed. Right now.
Bed?
Before dinner?
I'm really tired, yeah. I just need to sleep on things.
Well, of course you do, darling. I'll be happy to tuck you in.
Oh, no thanks. You've done so much already.
You're welcome. And we aren't worried at all, darling. Soon you'll see things our way.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween.
Tender lumplings everywhere. Life's no fun, we'll ever get scared.
That's all.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash,
he did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abode to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash,
They did the monster
the
mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
they did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were heavy.
I'm just an average man with an average life. I work from 9 to 5. Hey, hell, I pay the price. All I want is to be left alone in my average home. But why do I always feel like I'm in the twilight zone? And I always feel like somebody's watching me. Don't you understand? You're the other woman.
No! You're married to me! She's the other woman!
She's got a point.
And I thought this was all going so well!
Look, I'm sorry, but this just can't work.
Why not? It's my eye, isn't it?
No, your eye is lovely. It's under different circumstances, well, who knows? But we're just too different. I mean, you're dead.
You should have thought about that before you asked me to marry you.
Why can't you understand? It was a mistake. I would never marry you.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly
If she ain't got a butt, fuck it, get a Toya. Somebody usher this nigga into a clinic. My flow's still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic. I write my own lyrics, a lot of these bitches gimmicks. They study Nicki style, now all of them want mimic. Talking about snitches when the snitches in your camp. Never stand alone, you always itching for a stamp. Me, I'm still money, wrist is light up like a
Halloween eyeliner ideas you should try. Spider liner. Ghosty liner. Spider web liner.
This one here smells great. Which one? Mmm.
Smells like Mother's crazy sister Kate.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I do.
It smells so good. She couldn't have been that crazy. I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think so, huh?
No.
Well, she put her poodle one time in a microwave oven.
To eat it?
Yeah, to eat it?
Oh, no.
No, 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 silly. To dry it.
No.
But it exploded, and they were both found dead.
She must have been
Out of her head. Oh, 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 oh.
Giving you all you want and more. Giving you every piece of me. But I want, never can afford. I just want you to love